The Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat resuming their intense physical series with the Heat in front 2-1 for the Bulls, who did not lose more than 2 straight all season long. It is clearly their most important.
If they have the confidence to stay in this game early, they've struggled to score in the last 2 games, averaging 80 points per game, so they've got to get off to a good start.
Well, Mike Bibby off to the
shots tonight. They're not going to make 10 like they did in Game 1 as LeBron James gets his first 2 for the night.
Well, if you want to be successful against Miami, especially in this building once they're undefeated, you're Boozer. Hey, you got to stop the talking because Bosh has really gone to town on him. But you got to make free throws. You can't leave points on the table.
No one defending on James. LeBron able to hit with 2 on the shot clock. On James with help. A sheet comes over. Shot clock down to 4. LeBron twisting his way for that shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Ron Brewer, there's nothing defensively.
Connors who just came in.
And to me, where's the scoring going to come for the Chicago Bulls? Derrick Rose and Boozer on the bench.
Here is Chalmers for 3. Mario Chalmers.
One thing Watson can do, he can stretch the floor from those lightning quick point guards. Put up some big numbers when he was with Golden State.
Miller for 3. Is played by Culver. Now Rose on Wade. Nice pass. Haslam blocked by Noah. Here's Rose in the open floor. Rose squinting through. Oh, rejected. It's a chase down by LeBron James.
Well, maybe he was just saving that block. He didn't want to go up against Derrick Rose earlier. But LeBron James with the emphatic block from behind on Derrick.
Third quarter gets underway. The Heat back to their starting lineup with Bibby and Wade at the guards. Anthony, James, and Bosh on the front line. Here is James with a shot clock rolling down.
A better offensive possession, even though it ended up with a James like he has here.
James shooting over Noah.
Miami does, so their offense has been poor. Chicago playing an unbelievable defensive game. So Miami just hanging in there.
Oh, James got the step. Rose getting it to Gibson. The ball slapped away. 3-on-1 for Miami. James. Oh! Fourth quarter now.
Fourth quarter only.
And new lineup for Chicago. I don't think we've seen Watson and Rose on the floor together as James spins his way to the hoop.
Rose for 3. Miller with the rebound. And LeBron James has come up big throughout the series down the stretch. Miller hits from downtown.
The Bulls end up with it. That's a 4-point swing because Miami had 4 guys at the hoop. Somebody probably would have gotten a second chance opportunity.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the fourth. The Bulls desperately try to tie this series. Here's James all the way. It counts and the foul. Boozer picks up his 3rd. James will go to the line.
Stevie, you're Tom Thibodeau. How do you let this happen? Once again, it's Carlos Boozer with that statuesque defense right there. You've got to rotate your whole body over and get in front of LeBron James.
But Thibodeau, I mean, Boozer's got 19 points. They need him at the other end.
LeBron out. Miami has a full and 2 20s. Both teams are over the foul limit. Bosh off the fake on Gibson and knocks it down. 3, 2, Rose for the win. And we're headed to overtime. Seconds remaining on the shot clock. Bosh using the pick from Haslam. Chris Bosh has hit some big shots. Noah. minute 45 to go in overtime. Bosch set the screen. Here's James. He went right at Noah. 31 points for LeBron James. The Bulls take a timeout.
And Noah just able to get the ball over the 6'11" Joakim Noah. Takes a little bit of the contact in the chest, but because of his strength, just able to get the ball up on the backboard.
Difficult down the stretch without the ability to advance the ball.
James playing the clock. Just working it down. 6 on the 24. It's all LeBron. Tang did not go for the fake, but it did not matter. LeBron James with 33 points.
He's the closer. I'm sorry.
Oh, rejected by Wade again. And the save was made. The ball ends up in the hands of Miller. Wade is fouled by Brill. Well, Dwayne Wade may have had his scoring difficulties, but he is doing it at the defensive end.
And how about the overall effort? Shots. But defensively, they were spectacular all night, and they had their chances at the end of regulation. They let it slip away, and Miami took advantage.
Wade scoreless through the third and fourth, has scored 6 points in overtime along with those block shots. Korver fires one up. Here's another look as Korver, no question, foot on the line.
I'm mistaken, it wasn't 2 feet. But
5 back in Chicago on Thursday night as they send to the backcourt and they'll run it out. That will do it. LeBron James is another dazzling closing performance by LeBron James.
At both ends of the floor.
LeBron putting the finishing touches on this one. So the Heat taking a commanding 3-1 lead over the Bulls, putting the season on the line for Chicago on Thursday night back at the United Center. And for the first time this season,